Hello, it's Terry here again, and I'm going to do a tutorial with my grand twins. And my daughter said that she walked into the room. They had been out building a snowman. It was when they lived in Washington, and so it rarely snowed there. So when it did, you have to take the opportunity to get out in it. And anyhow, when they came back in, she had made them cocoa. She left the room. She probably left them sitting at the counter. But when she came back into the room, they were sitting by the fireplace. I'm sure they were probably pretty chilly, so it probably felt pretty good. But this is the only picture I had seen. And I thought, oh my gosh, it looks like a Coke commercial. So I had not seen this one. Then she sent me this one. It's like, oh no, I already had plans, you know. So I decided I'm not going to use this because he's the only one looking, you know, towards whoever else is in the room. And this is how she found them. So this is the one I'm going to scrapbook. And because I just thought that just looks like it's meant to be. Meant to be a commercial. Okay, the papers I'm going to be using. This is from Reminisce. It's their Barnwood Beauty. And this is number 6. And all these are just beautiful. I mean, it's like when I look at them, some of them have like barn scene, like inside the barn scenes, and it's like, oh my gosh, it just takes me right back to my grandpa's farm. So anyhow, I am going to do 2 different layouts, but I'm only going to do one on camera, and then I'll do the other one and then pop back in and show you both of them, because I'm going to do his where it's a little more boy-like, and hers, so it has pink on it, so she's happy. She's the one I told you that. She says, how come there's no pink? And so for the rest of the paper, these 2 papers here are from the Keepin Cozy collection from Echo Park. And these 2 are from Paper Studio. And my idea was just to use these, but I just wanted to bring in more. I love plaids, love these winter plaids, so I thought that's just what I'm gonna do. And I've done the same thing with hers. These are the ones that I had of his from that collection, and hers will be this one here from the Keepin Cozy, and this one here. And then the other 2 papers I'm bringing in are again this black and white Paper Studio, and then I'm bringing in this pink plaid that's from My Mind's Eye Lost and Found. And I had went to Hobby Lobby one day, and they had this paper on their rack with all the other ones, and I just thought, wow, that's a really nice. Well, it's like, I love plaids. And then it was 2-sided and super thick, and it's like, you know, you don't see that very often at Hobby Lobby. I think I bought probably 6 of them, and then when I went back, if they had another one, I bought it again probably. But I think this is my last piece. I've used it a lot. It works great on baby papers too, or baby pages. So that's what I'll be using. And then the stickers I'm going to be using are from this here. It's Echo Park sticker pack, and it's 10 single-sided winter themed heavy duty cardstock stickers that I had got at Tuesday morning. And I thought I didn't have a whole bunch of winter stickers, and now I do have a whole bunch. So that's what I used. I kind of used from these 2 and Which other one did I use from? I know I used from these two. The one that's called Warm and Cozy. I cannot see what this one's called. But I'll show them as we go along. Let's see. I'll just show them real quick. So I know I used from this one for him. And I used winter on here for a part of my title. And I used one of the houses out of here. And I used winter out of this for hers. And I used this border on his. And I used this cup for him. And this border for her. So I just kind of picked and chose. I didn't, decide I was going to use one and just stick to that. I just, whatever I thought went with the other parts, because I kind of really had a plan that I would make them similar but different. And so I've already cut these. They are 2.5 inches wide. Oh, I did look up I kept trying to get an idea for the for a layout, and it's like I found 3 different ones that kind of were what I was going for, but I didn't want it to run all the way up to the top, and I wanted them to be a banner at the bottom. And oops, that's different. And like, so similar to this, but I didn't want a banner at the top. So it's like I kind of worked from, probably 3 different sketches to kind of get my own. And then when I decided that, okay, I was going to use these, and I'm not gonna, I thought I'd kind of have these ones in the background. I still want this in the front. And I've kind of got different sizes, anywhere from, let's see, the longest one is 9 inches long, and the shortest one is 8.5. So I kind of tried to stagger it, and I actually think I'm going to cut this one off just a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to guess about 1/2 inch. And then I think I'll start it right about there probably. I've got this piece of border, and I cut off, I think it was 8 inches. It was a 12-inch border, but yeah, I cut off 8 inches because I just want it to go up here at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and lay those down. I'm going to pull it up a little bit more here. And I'm kind of using the side of the board, or the board picture or whatever, the design, where it's right to there, because I want part of this dark showing. I love this color. It really brought out the color in their fireplace stone. So that's what I kind of went with that. So I'm just gonna, it's got a hair. I was at my friend's house, and it's like I had given her my old tape runner, and she still hasn't thrown it away yet, and it's like, but she got a new one. Quite thrilled for her, because my old one had really had it. Okay, so I'm just kind of lining it up there, and I'm gonna put this one over here, kind of lined up against that wood, maybe in just a little bit, so they're not exactly the same. It's nice having lines on the paper just because it makes it easier to line things up. Or like the dots are nice, like that. And I've kind of curled them up on the ends a little. And one thing, since I've got that border strip going across the top too, it's like it doesn't matter if I have it completely even there. But that looks pretty good. And do I want bottom it? Well, I think the red looks heavier. I think that needs to be there. Okay. Whoops. I think I don't need that part either. Even though it looks kind of neat. Maybe I'll just leave it here. It just kind of looks like a tiny, skinny border. Okay, and oh, and I got another piece. Well, might decide I want some little trim on something. Okay, and I'm thinking that's probably straight, but I'm gonna use my T-square here for this. I have astigmatism, and I'll tell you, even sometimes when you got the ruler there, you're thinking, is my ruler warped? And I've already matted my photo, so that's ready to go on. And I know I have to bring it down far enough to get the title on there, so I'm gonna start the title first. And I better check my cheat sheet here. Oh, now I'm gonna keep having to mess with those little borders or little stringers I pulled off there. Okay, where's my little picture here? Okay, so I've got that. So I've got this, it says Coco and Snuggles, and I am putting that on his because he's kind of the snuggly one. She's the one who really likes to hang out with you, but he's the one who likes to snuggle. And it's so funny because they just turned 7, and he's in 1st grade, but I don't remember if he's done this year, but sometimes he would just say, you know, like raise his hand and the teacher would say, what? And he'd say, I love you. He's such a lovey-dovey guy. I think it's so adorable. She's really sweet too. But he's the lovey, snuggly one, so he is the one who gets this little sticker today. Okay, so I think I had this up. Oh, I wish our phones would stay open longer. Anybody got a trick for that? If you got one, send it to me. When I can slide this up now. And I think I've washed my hands so much that it's like I can't even open up my phone with my fingers, with my fingerprint anymore. It's like so annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna start it right about in here. And then I've got, oh, that's her. Wrong tray. And then I've got 3 little dots because it's, my friend's one who came up with the title. I said, I want it to be kind of like a commercial, and my daughter she actually sent Snuggles and Coco, and so I thought, oh, that my friend said, do Coco is the best part of winter. So I thought, yeah, that's perfect, because it does look like it, just like some kind of commercial. It's so hilarious. Okay. And then I need to remember where this is at. I'm gonna put the other underneath, okay. I'll tell you, I love these little letters. It's like I use them more than anything else. And I don't remember the name of the brand because I just put them in my bag and just started using them. But I need to start leaving the title on. Oh, and I gotta keep watching my camera to make sure that it just doesn't quit. It's like the last time I didn't hear it. And then I kind of had planned to do these pictures, and then I was working at, there was one picture of my, she's actually my second grand that I've been working on. It's like, sometimes it's just so hard that, you know, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do for this layout? I think I build them up too much in my head, and then it's like it's too hard to do them. So then they have to sit on my table for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever it takes me. So do you guys work with sketches a lot? Do you always come up with something on your own? I notice I've always kind of come up with them on my own, and I can see where they kind of all look similar. So I like working with a sketch just because it kind of gets me to another place, because otherwise all my layouts would either just be framed or verticals, because I just love doing a vertical. And okay, and then I think I need to put this on here next, and I think it'll be right about here. Maybe kind of in that side that plaid a little. Maybe kind of trying to line it up in here, see if that works, and see if I can still get my winter in here. Oh yeah, that looks like that would work right in there. Okay, so I loved it that part of my title was already on the sticker page, because I don't know if that ever happens to me. I don't know if I'm just using the wrong things or what. It's like, how come I can't just come up with the title that's right there? Oh, I have that little thing inside the R. Let me fix that. Whoops, I just moved everything. Okay. Oh, now I can just move it up, I guess. Kind of works. Okay. It's so funny, the other day, I don't know what I was doing, but I had the inside of, you know, some loop letter on something. It's like, how did that get on here? It's like, it's so funny how you find like a sock or something that's got like a sticker on it. It's like, how did that get through the laundry? Okay. You see, to make sure I get it still in the still in screen. Okay. This is the bottom of that wood. It's like just a really pretty strip too, so had to save that. Okay, and then so I've got a little cup on each one of them, and I thought I would stick that kind of in here into the title, kind of like mixed into the title. And then I figure since they're in the house, and they were surrounded by snow, it was perfect to use this little house sitting in the snow. And this was a sticker, but I'm gonna put it up in dimensionals too, because I do this all the time where it's like I get my whole layout done and it's like, oh my gosh, it looks so flat. So I'm trying to plan ahead to make sure I don't end up with a completely flat layout. You know, once I got the, oh, I think I'm gonna slide that over just a little bit more. Once I got the, kind of found a layout that I liked, and then picked out the papers, it's like I had picked out, you know, I just thought, oh, I'll just use this one kit, but then I didn't really like all the papers, or I guess I just wanted some of these more, it's, you know, this is winter papers, which look, you know, I like the little darker red and everything in there. And then I've got these little mittens. Oh, there's another one of those little inserts that I always want to, or end up on me later. I guess I'll be wearing that for a while. There. And I'm just going to stick this over here. So I'm kind of making a diagonal layout. And since they made a snowman, I'm going to put a snowman on it. And it did it. Okay, so I'm gonna just put his one hand up there on that picture. And then, let's see, I'm gonna put 2 snowflakes over here by the coffee cup. And then I'm going to put 3 over here by the snowman. I love that this collection of stickers has lots of snowflakes. And then I have these enamel dots, and they're from Happy Day. Because I want to bring in just a little bit more of this green. Because green is one of Aiden's favorite colors. Yeah, I think we need something up here. That was my hubby, sorry. Okay, now where was I? I was putting these enamel dots on. Oh, and while I was on the phone, I found the dot to my eye. So, I want to put these. I'll put them up here by the Cocoa and Snuggles, and maybe a couple down in here. Okay. Okay, so I have his done. I'll just have to journal on it. And I'll get hers glued down and then I'll come back and show you them both. I'll be right back. Okay, I have everything glued down on both of them. And I don't know if I told you this before, but I used the Snow and Cocoa snowman on hers. That's that one there. And here's the whole thing of hers. And I used the little house too. Now these were actually a tag collection, so there was a little hole there and a little hole here. So I put one of the large white enamel dots over those. And these little pieces right here, they're actually from Paper Studios. I think I got them last year or the year before at Hobby Lobby. So I used those because you know how that girl likes pink. And then here's his up close. And you can see how they look a lot alike and yet so different. And that's what I try to do, you know, if I do something where they're both in there, and you know, just makes it easier. And I just had, you know, this in mind. I just wanted to have the plaids, and then to find a wood that looks similar to their granite or whatever that was on there. And can't believe I was getting messages. So so that's it for today. Oh, I did put a doily on hers too. That wasn't actually my original plan when I was back trying to find where these came from. It's like I thought, oh, I've got a doily here. I could put a doily on it. So that's it. This will be Alexandria's and this will be Aiden's. And I'll see you in a day or two. Thanks for watching.